Good morning. Today we're going to replace our bearings on our trend iron header center pin reel. We're going to build a bearing puller with some few simple things that you can find around your house. First of all, we have 3 pieces of wood. This one is about 4 inches long, about 1 inch high, about a 1/2 inch wide. So we make 2 of those, approximately the same. Then we have our center piece that is about 2 inches wide. And I've pre-drilled the holes for the screws and pre-drilled the hole for the bolt. So now let's put this together. Need about 4 wood screws. We're just making a U-shaped piece of wood to put on the back side of our reel to get even pressure when pulling our bearings out of the reel so we don't destroy them. Some people, they get a hammer and they bang on them, and let me tell you, I've tried that a few times and I've destroyed a few sets of bearings trying to get them out. So I figured out a way to get them out a little easier, a little more gentle, and get a better chance of not wrecking them. So now that we built our U-shaped bearing puller, the hole in the middle, we need a bolt. So I have a 3/16 3-inch with a number 8 washer on it to go against the bearing. I also have a larger washer to go on top of the bearing puller and the nut. So let's take apart our reel. So these iron headers have 2 screws. They have an outside one, which is big and flat, and they have an inside one that goes over top of the bearing. And it's just small. So now you can see your bearings in there. And we're going to pull that reel apart. And it should come apart fairly easy. So on the back side, you can see our bearings. And you see this diameter is smaller than the diameter on this side. So all our bearings and spacer has to come through this side from this side. So we're going to take our bolt, place it through. It's coming out the other side. And take our U-shaped bearing puller, stick the bolt through the hole, large washer on, and then the nut. So we are going to snug this up while we're holding the nut just a little bit to get it snug. I don't know if you can see in there, but we want to center that bolt in the bearing. So now we hold the nut and just slowly put pressure and turn, and that should pop that bearing right out of there. No problem. There it comes. All right? You just keep going, and the rest should just pop right out. There we go. Bearings are out. Easy. So let's take our bearings out. So you got your 2 bearings and your spacer. So we got our new bearings. Can't go in that side because its diameter is too small. So they all have to go in the way they came out. So you can get your, there we go. Bang them in a little bit. They should slide in fairly easy. Spacer and your next bearing. There we go. Put your screws on. All right. don't want to do it too tight because your reel won't spin. And there you have it. New bearings in your Trend iron header.